It is what it is. They're gonna try to cut it off every time. But we here though. Week 2, like I said. Only time I gotta fucking say it. Quicker. QB Davis Mills. You should get a get that field general. That's our backup quarterback. Let's get a deep threat. Gotta go slot. You gotta balance that out. You gotta balance that out. Got a big test this week. Coach told me, bro, just play your game, bro. I said, I know, man, but our line ain't looking too good. So we gotta win and drive. So what we can do. That was slot. I'm a slot man. I need my slot receiver. Yeah, we're gonna go with that field. The GOAT is back. The GOAT is back. We're gonna try to do
We spent your whole life trying to blow up, but Elohim never had time for donuts. The beat go ham, no time for coconuts. The game like big pitch.
Our defense played lights out, bro. Let's see if they can do it again. We definitely have a hard bounce.
I cannot build without God in it. We built the sound, you can't copy this. I never brag, it's just confidence.
Okay, I'll let them go all on. I'll go all white.
I don't follow trends. Say that with my chest. No, I will not bend. I don't follow trends.
I'll go all white. First win for Coach Tay King too. First win for rookie quarterback.
It's week 2 of the National Football League, and all eyes are on Javonte Williams. He really helped drive them a week ago with a 3-touchdown game. It's the Broncos and the Texans, and it's all up next on EA Sports.
We find ourselves at the foot of the Rockies, Denver, Colorado, for this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Today, after a crazy opening weekend, it's on to week 2, and we've got a good one here between the Houston Texans and the Denver Broncos. And hello again, everyone. Brandon Gaudin alongside Charles Davis. And Charles, we look at this Bronco team. They come in off a good win on the road, and now they hit the home opener at 1-0.
And the offense last week, they had things humming. If you're a defensive player, you may get overshadowed a little bit, but you're really buoyed by what your offense is doing.
Meanwhile, for our visitors, the Texans, they too were winners last time out, so something's got to give here.
I love it when both teams come in off of wins. Great mindsets, and it usually leads to a really well-played game.
They run here with a second-year man from UNC, Javonte Williams. And nowhere to run on the interior of that defensive line. He'll get back only to the line of scrimmage. Now Wilson. And his throw's going to be incomplete. So now an early 3rd and 10 here on their opening drive. Here's Wilson. Oh, he'll air this one deep for Judy. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down. Dixon, the punter, is on as he sends it away. Taken in at the 22. A good kick, 49 yards, just 3 on the return. And the Texans will take over. So out comes this offense to take over for the first time.
Hey, Rodgers lost.
And they will be led out by their rookie
quarterback. I didn't know he
was certainly solid, maybe a little bit more last week in his NFL debut. Threw a couple of touchdown passes and earned his first victory. Now, we all know it's not going to be easy from here, but at least now he's seeing what it takes at this level.
They run with a rookie from Florida, Dameon Pierce. And he pushes through a would-be tackler to get about 3 yards, 2nd down. The numbers on the ground for Pierce last week. 22 carries, 62 yards.
Just an all-right day from him last week. He really didn't break out for the huge yardage he had hoped going in. I talked to him before the game, though, and he knows this is a new, fresh opportunity. He's put last week behind him, and his focus, getting some extra yardage with every carry he receives this week.
A 2nd down pass play there, but it's incomplete.
I try to throw it to you, man.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Looking to throw. Parrish. And the open receiver, it's Robert Woods.
Good step through.
And he is going to have a Texans first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. A nice throw right there. And Charles, this is game number 2 in the NFL for this young rookie. His guys getting the victory last week, and he played pretty well by most accounts. Curious, what did you see?
I saw something similar to what you described, Brandon, because I saw a guy who looked the part, a guy who was in command, not just with the touchdown passes, but definitely looked to be in control of the offense as well. And you and I both know that's often uncommon for a rookie quarterback.
It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4. This defense for the Broncos, terrific last week in the season-opening victory.
It was a little bit enlightening talking with the defense coordinator about their performance last week, because the feeling was that it was a good, solid performance. They did what they needed to do to get the job done and get the win. But definitely lapses that they're looking to correct.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they work this to the 45.
Today, Coach.
And I like the idea here. Get the ball in his hands, even if it's in the passing game. 3 catches a week ago, and he does a nice job here to pick up yardage.
So a 1st and 10 now in Denver territory at the 45-yard line.
Off to the right. You have to.
They're going to run a little pop pass here. A nice play design there with the touch pass. Looked good at the start, but bottom line, the defense was ready.
And they did a nice job scouting, didn't they? Not just scouting, but now executing once they saw the play for real after having worked on it all week in practice. They drilled on the play, then they drilled him.
Ball at the 40 here for 2nd and 5.
Come on, David, bro. It's coming to you.
A give up the middle to Singletary. And he's dropped just before the line to gain. 4-yard pickup leaves him with 3rd and 1.
Well, if you're a football guy, that's a pretty run because everyone is in sync right there. Obviously, the guy carrying the ball, but how about the people up front? Leverage, athleticism, they created some nice space for him.
They're trying to keep the drive going. This will be play number 8. It's 3rd and 2. Operating from the gun. Parrish.
Incomplete.
Coverage was awfully tight there on third down. They actually closed off all the passing lanes, forcing the incompletion and bringing up fourth down.
Ah, man, we here, bro. Ah, man, we here, coach. Come on. Middle, Wood. We got middle.
On fourth down. Parrish. Escaping. Can't do anything with the football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. The Texans tried it.
That's my fault.
Here on fourth.
That's my fault. I thought, it's not that I thought, but he should have ran the route that I told him to fucking run.
They begin the drive with Williams. And some pretty strong running there as he'll take this across the 50 and down to the 44. They went 3 and out on their first drive. Things already looking better here at 1st and 10. That O-line, they cleared a big hole there on that run.
The athleticism of offensive lines continues to evolve, and we're seeing it here. Not only they're controlling things right at the line of scrimmage, but they're able to get upfield and get to what we call the second and the third levels. You know, get to linebacker spot, the secondary spot, getting all the way downfield with their blocking, which helps keep the running back clean.
Yeah, trying to continue that trend here this afternoon.
Cortland Sutton has shown plenty of times he's a big-time player, capable of making the plays that you need to be a wide receiver one in this league. Now
we hit hard over
return to
here.
his 2019 Pro Bowl form. 776 yards in 2021. He picks up a first down there.
On 1st and 10, it's Wilson. This one complete to Jerry Jeudy. And he'll be out of bounds as he gets this down to about the 21 or 22. The numbers for him from a week ago: 6 catches, 91 yards.
And I'd certainly expect them to use him quite a bit because he runs excellent routes, has good hands, and knows how to get open.
And he's brought down inside the 20 at the 18-yard line.
Come on, dude. Let's get this started. Let's get this field goal.
They'll try and run for it. Here's Williams. And he will be very close to a first down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means fourth down.
Offense, let's go. Bring that back. I don't know what you want to do, coach.
And looking at Houston defensively, they've got a dime set, 6 DBs on third.
I like that.
To throw is Wilson. He's going to take a shot for the end zone.
No way.
And unable to connect, incomplete. I'll give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up fourth down.
That's that medium. I'm telling you.
The kick
They told me to do short, too.
Even
though I know Russell Wilson
is 3-zip. So after drive number 3 here, we have a score, and it's 3 points after the field goal.
I would say the feeling out process for both these teams, I'd say it's over, partner. Everyone understands what's going on now. You kind of probed a little bit. Now you want to start throwing the big shots. First 3 points up on the board could be significant.
So now we get set to see Houston for their second drive of the ball game. They're coming off a fourth down drive that backfired CD. Ready. On first down, they'll start out with Singletary. And he stopped immediately there.
We need some blockers,
no gain
bro.
on the play. It'll be second down. Come on, operating from the gun, Parrish.
Let's go.
I
see you, Wood.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 18 yards the gain for number 18.
You can see the time and effort and thought that they've put into their passing game because it was evident right there. It looks like a simple pitch and catch, but you and I both know that they have planned for this and worked hard to make it happen.
On the double.
On 1st and 10, Parrish. Another targeting catch for Robert Woods. And he'll be brought down just shy of the 40.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. And it's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice first down. Drive keeps moving.
They go play action here on first down. Pass complete. He's got one streaking across the field.
You just dead right now, man.
Down at about the 23-yard line.
First quarter.
That's the third time on this drive that these two have connected with each other. They've got a real rapport going. And right now, it's paying off with big chunks of yardage, as shown by that last play.
That's why I need Woods to do them slots a little more.
Clock rolling as we hit the midway point of this first quarter.
I'll probably save 3 more slot upgrade.
Back to throw again.
Oh, wow. Can I get help, though? Can I get help?
Right around 30. Randy Gregory. The blitz works to perfection as he gets in there to dump it for a loss of 8.
The Denver Broncos were happy to sign Randy Gregory to a 5-year deal this offseason. And they're certainly hoping that over the course of 17 games, they can get double-digit sacks out of this young man.
Gotta imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on second down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18. Back to throw. Parrish. And incomplete on a deep ball.
They've got man coverage on the outside, and my scouting report on these DBs tells me that they learn to take matters in their own hands. They want man coverage, not zone. And there was good coverage there that forced the incompletion.
Ultra. Go ultra. Hey, green. Green.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. Good work by that Bronco defense, and it leads to a 4th down. So on 4th down, Texan kicker Kylie Fairbairn comes on. The kick by Fairbairn is good, and that will tie us at 3-3.
I could do better with that,
as an 8-play drive capped with a field goal.
As a friend of mine used to say, they were moving and grooving.
Especially coming from our blind side.
Keep the momentum going enough to get it.
Field goals all we've had so far. 3-3 now as the kick is away.
I know we got the number 1 ranked defense going to
Taking it at the 3.
We have to. Probably have to, though.
And taken down just past the 20 at about the 21-yard line.
Yeah, Lamar Jackson.
Here's the Denver offense now as they get set to take over here. And after the field goal last time, see what they can get here. At least they got points out of the last drive, Charles.
I never met an offensive coach that didn't want to drive to end with a
Sean
kick.
Watson, 24 for
Most
30,
of them wanted to end with a PAT, right? In this case, a field goal, they'll take it way better than the alternative.
That's going to be an epic matchup.
Yeah, but you've met fan bases that wanted that weren't happy with that field goal.
I haven't met a fan base yet that wants to drive to end with a kick, other than the extra point. That's it.
Let's go.
They try to throw on 2nd down, but this one is incomplete. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. From the gun, it's Wilson. He's going to go for a big play downfield.
Too far.
And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down. He'll send this one into the mile-high air, and it's a good one. Fielded at the 20. We'll call that a punt of 54 yards. Well struck. And now out comes Houston. And last time able to get 3. It's not what they wanted. They wanted 6, but they got 1.
Here we go, set.
Throwing to start the drive. Parrish. Brought down by the Broncos. It's a sack. Buried by multiple defenders on the drive's first play. And that is the 3rd sack this offensive line has allowed this first quarter.
Yeah, that puts him on pace. Let me do the rudimentary math here. To be sacked 12 times in a game, I know he's not going to go for that. I wonder if it's going to reshape what they decide to do on offense in terms of play calling.
Well, I can tell you what, when he popped up, shaking his head, frustrated right now behind center. 1 yard is the loss. They back up even further to a 3rd and 15.
That was well played there defensively. 2 tight ends in the formation, which essentially gave them 7 blockers up front. Hard to imagine with all that size and beef that they could let a tackler through, but that's exactly what happened. A loss resulted.
Throwing on 3rd and long. Parrish.
Too far.
And a throw there.
I mean, I had to throw it away anyway.
Had to pass there. 3rd and long on your own side of the field. Just couldn't come up with anything.
That's why teams always talk about having to win the early downs, meaning you got to gain yardage and set yourself up for short, because
I gotta get
when
Price
it's 3rd and long,
in the game.
the odds go down significantly trying to pick up the first down, even throwing the football.
We got to work through him.
Possession here on the punt. And the Broncos take over. First down and 10. And Denver getting set to take the field.
Hit him with that play action.
Looking for a better showing than the last. On first down, Wilson. This is caught by Williams. And he'll get up near the 45. They'll spot it at the 44.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 44-yard line.
On second down, Williams. And he'll be brought down at the 48-yard line.
Come on, D, let's go.
That one a first down pickup of 8.
We use the word relentless a lot with guys who are aggressive on the field. In this case, it really fits, doesn't it? How about his ability to break tackles and his feet never stop moving?
Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. Now it's Wilson. Finding Williams on the check down. Calling a gain of a yard, and that's going to bring up second down.
I see you, Wilson. Using your check down. Yeah.
From the gun, it's a run for Williams.
Go ahead.
Give him 3 yards, and now they're left needing a conversion here.
Come on, D, let's
6.
get this stop, boys. I promise you, get this stop and scoring.
Here's Wilson.
I promise you, get this stop and scoring, boys.
And that ball
That's what I'm talking about.
Nearly intercepted.
That's what I'm talking about.
Took a chance with that one. It'll lead to a 4th down.
Nah, he off. 61 yards.
This is good. It was running out of gas there at the end, but he winds up getting just enough on it. Well, Charles, the NFL record is 66 yards. That was 5 shy of that, but only a handful of guys have ever connected from 61 or deeper, and he can add his name to the list.
Yeah, more and more guys are trying it. That doesn't mean the success rate is going up. That is a long kick. Guaranteed, when he turns on his phone after the game, a ton of congratulatory texts will be awaiting him.
Let's go now.
They'll start on the ground with Pierce. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up.
I know that speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
Now he'll look to throw here on 2nd and 10. And that
where the pass interference at?
But now a penalty flag coming in late.
Yeah, give me that.
That might be PI.
Defense.
That's what I'm talking about, bro.
Well, obviously they never want to see penalties on that defense, but this one a little bit more significant there on the downfield pass play.
And coaches preach it all the time. You can't put yourself in that kind of position if you're the defender. You've got to stay in a spot far downfield where you can play the ball without creating extra contact.
Had a bit of a lane there, took advantage of it. Give him 7 there on the first down carry.
Next, the receivers, they'll spread the defense out, and they were able to come through with a slashing run.
But to that point, it's going to be interesting to see the personnel chess match as this one progresses.
Yeah, you're exactly right. Can they continue to create running lanes out of passing sets? And if so, it's going to be a long day for the defense.
Now here's a throw that's complete. He'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. Good work after the catch, going to net him 23 and a first.
Quarterbacks love slant routes because the receivers are breaking right into their line of vision, and receivers love them as well because they're getting the ball on the move and able to catch it and try and get upfield and gain additional yardage.
We got middle. They knocked us forward.
On first down, Parrish looking for Woods again, and he finds him. And he's brought down inside the 20 at the 18-yard line.
Oh, it's time to give a little credit there to the defense. They played that very well because it was a drag route, and he ran a little shallower than normal as he worked straight across the field. He was hoping he'd get lost behind the defensive line, but once he made the catch, nowhere to turn upfield and gain any yardage.
Looking to throw on second down. Parrish.
Let's go.
Here to Brown. And the Texans are going to be set up with a first and goal coming up as they get him down at the 6-yard line.
In today's football, where receivers break tackles, make people miss, get upfield for the extra yardage, when you see a play like that where it's caught and he's dropped on the spot, that's a big-time play by the defense.
They'll run here with Pierce. And he's going to press this one forward as they stop him right around the 1. 6-3 is our score after 1. It's the NFL on EA Sports. Texans football to start quarter 2. Another shot from the 1 on second and goal.
You got to dive over there.
Again, it's Pierce.
You better dive over there.
Touchdown.
Let's go.
Texans.
I got you, boy. I got
Pierce
you.
with his first career NFL touchdown as they have taken the lead. Well, nothing fancy there, Charles. You had 3 tight ends on the field. They were going to run the football. The defense knew it, but the defense couldn't stop them.
And I haven't met an offensive line yet that doesn't get more satisfaction out of running the zone than pass protection.
Kaimi Fairbairn on for the extra point.
The drive. I told you, though, defense was scoring regardless.
The lead is now 10-6.
Told you, D.
So that drive 7 plays in length. It was all capped off by a run from the rookie, Dameon Pierce.
Go to the Texans.
So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. And Smith chooses not to return it, and they'll bring it out to the 25. Week 2 underway around the NFL. And a reminder that later tonight it'll be Chicago and Green Bay in the Packers home opener. The 101st season of that great rivalry. They had the 100th anniversary
let the Jets go 0-2
with Aaron Rodgers. Monday night doubleheader, Tennessee and Buffalo, 7:15 Eastern, and then Minnesota and Philly kicking off a little over an hour later.
Go 0-2.
On second and 9, Wilson.
Wow, what a
catch.
catch.
Find his man set, and that's complete. And he's taken down right at the 45-yard line. That one covers 29 yards, first down.
Press coverage on the outside, and for defenders, that's the ultimate risk reward. If you take the risk, can you reward yourself by keeping them on the line of scrimmage? But no, not on that one. Got the step on him. Now it's just a matter of laying the ball out there for him to go get it.
So a 1st and 10 now in Houston territory at the 45-yard line. Throwing is Wilson. And this is going to be incomplete. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Wilson. He'll get this one to Patrick. And the tackle going to be made at the 38. The offense on 3rd down, not good. 0 for 4 thus far. Here it's 3rd and 3. There's Manhurts, the tight end. And he will have the Broncos first down, and he was able to get it by plenty. A gain of 8 on 3rd and 3.
As an unbiased observer, I think it would have been interesting to see what they would have done if they hadn't gotten the first down there. But since they did, I guess the point is moot.
Yeah, they're right there in that middle ground, field goal range, punt, go for it. But as you said, they picked it up. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. Wilson.
Sack.
And his throw's going to be incomplete. A 3rd field goal of the first half, not what they're looking for as they come up on 3rd down. There's Wilson to throw.
Let's go defense.
Letting one go deep for the end zone. Toward the back corner of the end zone, but he could not get the feet down. This will wind up incomplete. Well, the incompletion, but now we also have an injured player. We'll step aside and get a report when we come back to Denver. Now Mason Crosby on for the field goal. This from 44 yards away. The kick by Crosby is good, and that gets him back within a single point. It's now 10-9. So he's been a busy man here in this first half. That's 3 field goals for him now.
And not just 3 field goals, but 3 for 3. So even though the offense has struggled a bit putting it in the end zone, they've still been able to come away with points due to his leg.
Takes it at the 7. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. So here are the Texans to take over. Last week they got the victory against the Colts, so they lead this one as well as they begin 10.
Madden 16 will never show a man walking with titties. I'm just going to point out like that. But back to the action. Oh, you got middle wood.
Off the play fake. Parrish. This one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's 2nd down. So after the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 22. On 2nd down, here's Pierce. And a nice run past the 30-yard line. Run it. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. They'll look to throw for it on 3rd and 1.
I had to do it. I don't want to get sacked.
That could be the stop this defense needed to get them back on track. They've been pretty well dissected by the offense here in the first half. After that possession, now they know that they can compete with this offense.
Man open, that's complete to Dalton Schultz. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. A big roll of the dice on 4th and 1, but it pays off. They convert. I don't know if I agree with that. I guess they don't care if I agree with that.
Didn't either.
Boy, you have to be surprised by that, right?
I definitely was surprised that they decided to go for it in this situation, but they must have either felt like they either had a great play call on or they're trying to show extreme confidence.
First and 10, it's Pierce. And he's fortunate to get anything from that. Give him a yard up to the 49.
Defensively, we always know that he is tough in run support, and I think the way that he gets there is he understands what an offense is going to do before the ball's even snapped. A great job of scouting prior to the game.
Can't do nothing, bro. Why you waited so long to fade out, bro?
That's on multiple defenders getting pressure, and it's a loss of 6. 7th play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. Looking to throw. Parrish. This is caught. It's
Woods, bro.
Down, but not before getting this inside the 30. Boy, a nice play there as they wind up converting on 3rd and 15.
Oftentimes now, offenses aren't nearly as precise as days gone by. They just tell receivers, find an open patch of grass and let the quarterback find you. And that's exactly what they did on that play. First with the pass through the air, nice chunk of yardage there, and then additional pickup with his legs after the catch.
Working with the lead, trying to get to 2-0. Here's 1st and 10. Back to throw. Parrish. He finds his target. It's Schultz. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. Add the gain here to the previous play, and it's better than 40 yards total.
I got a kick out of that one, partner. You and I talk often about trying to hide receivers in certain situations, but a guy of his size can't really hide him. But the tight end drag route, Definitely an effective way to sneak him across the formation for an easy completion and a first down.
Back to the ground with Pierce. He takes us down to about the 12 for a gain of 3.
He did have the touchdown run earlier, but not a heck of a lot more than that throughout this game.
No, not at all. In fact, I would say that this defense has done as good of a job on him as they have on any runner in recent memory. To throw on second down, Parrish.
Stop playing, Doc!
Touchdown!
That's why you picked Doc. That's why you picked Doc.
Showed some of his improv skills there, getting flushed out of the pocket, but still able to make the throw for the score. No.
Because with the improv means break character when you need to. And in the NFL, chasing you, sometimes you have to run.
Let's go,
for the PAT, Kaimi Fairbairn. And with that, the lead is up to 8. A 10-play drive that time. And the result, a Houston touchdown. So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. And Smith not going to bring it out, so it's a touchback. Denver's offense now set to go. So 1st and 10 here for Wilson and the Broncos at their 25-yard line. Here's Williams to start the drive. And a short pickup to about the 27. It'll be second down. They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line. They'll stay on the ground with Williams. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. That one, a first down pickup of 8.
The Broncos got themselves a star when they took Williams early in the 2nd round in 2021. He finished 3rd among rookies and 13th in the league in rushing, despite splitting carries in the Denver backfield. They've clearly positioned him to be their bell cow this season. 1,000 yards, the bare minimum of what they expect from him in this campaign.
On 1st and 10, it's Wilson. That caught by Manhurts. From the 39-yard line, here comes second down at 6. Now a 10th carry. Here's Williams. And he'll be taken down at the 46-yard line. 44 yards rushing for him now on what was his 10th carry of the ball game.
You know what really fires up offensive linemen? When the guy that is carrying the ball behind them can create his own space and break a tackle along the way.
Yo, but no bullshit though, bro. I don't think the Bucs are gonna go far. Don't get me wrong. But bro, and trust me, I am not a Baker Mayfield fan at all.
Couple of first downs to kick off the drive. Here's 1st and 10 up at the 46.
I'm talking about the Bucs team as a team overall.
Now Wilson.
Don't sleep on the Bucs.
Finding the open man, and
that's
that's
all
Tim
I'm saying.
Patrick.
Don't sleep on the Bucs.
And they're able
bro,
to work this
you
across
see what Baker
midfield
did
to
in Cleveland when he had a team, when he had a complete team. Don't get me wrong, he's still ass.
A first carry for
I'm not a big Mayfield fan.
And he'll get this down only to about the 46. And this offense on 3rd down today, they've had their troubles, just 1 for 6. Here it's 3rd and 2.
Mike Evans, bro. Listen, just don't sleep on the Bucs.
I'm
definitely gonna win some money on FanDuel with the Bucs. I promise.
Riley Dixon.
Bucs is gonna be my sleeper team.
He's been a busy man here in this first
half
as he gets it
money-wise, though. I don't think they're gonna make the playoffs. I mean, they might, but that's my expectation, though. Like the highest.
So well done there. And these punters, they get more specialized and better each and every year, don't they?
They sure do. And now it's really not the American punters; it's the Australian punters with their kicking academies and that kind of kick in the nose of the football.
Let's go now. Watch out, man. 60 series. Ready?
Throwing to start the drive. Parrish.
I see you, Wood.
Throw left side complete. That's Brown. And he works it across the 25 before being tackled. Successful start to the drive, 17 yards, and moves the sticks.
Good, strong throw and catch right there. And so far in this game, the alleys have been open for them to get completions, and they're taking advantage of it.
Here we go.
Throwing on first down. Parrish.
Oh, no! I seen that. That was my stupidity, coach.
And the Broncos are going to take possession of the football.
The tough thing is when he goes back and reviews the film, he'll see that he already escaped the pocket. He could have gotten more himself by using his legs, and that might have been the better choice there instead of challenging the zone. A miscalculation on his part, and he pays for it with the interception.
Here's the Denver offense now as they get set to take over here. Last series form, a little disappointing, forced to punt. Do better here and come away with some.
I feel you, coach. I feel you. Yeah, suck my dick. Yeah, I feel you.
After the interception, here's Wilson. And he's going to have the hook up to Sutton. And he'll be marked down at about the 26-yard line. Right after the turnover, they come out throwing.
And that means it's a sudden change situation. We used to practice it on defense. Sudden change, get out there, stop the offense. But you typically run out there a little bit unsettled. I think that's why he came right out throwing the football, hoping to catch him off balance.
And he did. Now a first down carry, it's Williams. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
I think we got to give it up for him right there. That's a heck of an athletic move for a big man right in the middle of the line. How about the play he makes there? Nowhere to run, and he finishes that one off for a loss.
Looking at a 2nd and 11 now after the loss. Here's Wilson. Flushed out right. And he's going to be marked down just outside the 10.
That's the first time he's called his own number, but he's got to be overjoyed with the results. He wasn't just going to settle for a modest gain. To me, he was determined to come through with a big message to a defense that slept on him in the pocket.
Now a 1st and 10 at the 11. Now a give up the middle to Williams. And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Again, it's Williams. Only about a yard there as he takes it from the 9 to the 8. On 3rd down, Wilson. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete. Now Mason Crosby on for the field goal. From the left hash, should be a fairly easy one here. The kick by Crosby is good, and that'll get the lead down to 5. So, Charles, they get to them with their first turnover of the game and then make it hurt a little bit extra with a field goal.
And anytime you get the ball up, what's the first thing a coach tells his defense? Don't let them score off of this. You've got to put out the fire. In fact, in 2021, that's what one NFL coach termed his defense. The firemen. Go out there, guys, and don't let them put some points on the board.
The Texans offense set to regain possession. And if they can bounce back from that last time.
Set, ready. Tank cycle. Ready, ready.
On the ground, it's Pierce to begin the drive. And he'll get this up just shy of the 30.
Give credit to the defense for stringing that play out, and they gave up no cutback angle. You know he was trying to dart through. No place for him to go. A nice job there, only giving up a 3-yard gain.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Parrish. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. Let's see what they have drawn up here. A little bit behind the line. 12 yards needed to gain a first down.
Ready, go. Ready.
Off play action. Parrish. They'll roll him out right. Pass complete. He's got Wood streaking across the field. And he is going to have a Texans first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. Two minutes remaining in this first half of football.
Set, hut. Go. Six, mega. Ready.
On 1st and 10, Parrish. He'll be brought down by the Broncos. It's a sack. Taken down for the 5th time this game. Multiple defenders there to get him. Well, Charles, this has been something to watch so far. This is where you really feel for a quarterback. He's been running for his life in this first half.
Brandon, that's 5 sacks already, so you know he's got to be saying, can we get some more guys in here to block, please? Because if we don't, we're going to need another quarterback.
Operating from the gun, Parrish. And that one off the mark behind him. Incomplete.
Probably guaranteed they approach this play with the idea of making up ground to make third down manageable. Unfortunately, with that incompletion, right back where they started on the last snap. Now they need a big third down play in order to pick up the yardage needed.
And a dangerous throw there as that's knocked down and incomplete. It was Josie Jewell that time making the breakup.
I think it's safe to say that he's made some questionable decisions out there so far. Forced some throws into tight coverage. He's already been picked off in this game. 4th down now, but he was fortunate on that one not to have another turnover on his ledger.
Now on 4th down, it's Cameron Johnston on to punt it away. The Broncos about set to go on offense. Their drive last time.
How the fuck do you let that happen, bro?
And the key phrase,
how do you let that happen, D? How? How? Yo, y'all killing me right now, Petey. You're killing me, Petey. You're killing me, bro.
First down.
You're fucking kidding me, bro.
Quickly here, and that's complete. And they're going to get this down inside the 20. Now the Broncos are going to call the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. To throw again on 2nd down, Wilson. And an incomplete pass. That'll stop the clock here with just under a minute to play in half number 1. 3rd and 2, now Wilson. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
On that snap, he's a hero of his
defense. We hit hard over here, boy. We hit hard over here.
Game,
we hit hard over here.
Kept it exactly.
Are you going for it? Are you going for it? All right. All right.
4th down. Here's Wilson.
All right. Intro.
And it's going to be back.
Intro that, man. Take that to the house, right?
The Broncos unable to convert.
But I take it, though.
And this Texans defense stands tall.
Come on for that field goal.
Now that's just simply good coaching and excellent technique on that play. You know why? Because everyone wants to pass when they want to throw the football, but you're not.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And we'll see how this is played. Offensively, they've got the lead. Not a whole lot of time left. What do you think, Charles?
Well, it's tempting to try and add to your lead, but a mistake there, that can change things in a big way. I say go ahead, take the knee, get on out for the half.
Come on, come on, come on, come on. You got 3.
Throwing to start the drive. Parrish.
No!
And they will not get the connection there. It's incomplete.
That was actually throwing game 101 right there. You challenge double coverage like that, you're liable to get burned. Fortunate, that was just incomplete.
And they definitely had me perfect, you know? Definitely had me perfect. I I didn't mean to throw to you, boy. I seen it.
Incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Looking to throw. Parrish finds his man. It's John Mechie. And he'll get this up to the 34-yard line. Now the Texans will burn the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 35 seconds to go in quarter number 2. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Back to throw. Parrish. He's going to be
I thought she was going to keep on cutting.
Too much. Well, you know me, whether you need it or not, I'm going to give a little unsolicited advice. Just throw it downfield out of the pocket, only if you're absolutely sure. Otherwise, use your running ability and try and get those yards a safer way.
A 2nd down pass play there, but it's incomplete.
Normally you think the tight end's going to be able to catch the football and handle that contact, but in this case, maybe a little too much target to hit. That one was timed well. Incomplete.
Watch that thing.
Again, he'll drop to throw.
Middle, I see. I don't know how you caught that, but I was
and this is going to be another first down as they'll make the tackle at the Broncos' 44-yard line. Now the Texans will use one of their 2 remaining timeouts as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in this first half of action. He's going deep for Brown.
I'm launching. Oh, Brown!
Couldn't connect.
Going 5 wide, trying to create a chance for the big shot, and they took it. If he comes down with that one, that's a huge offensive swing. But credit the defense with a nice play, knocking that one away.
Mechie has it on the slant. And they're going to get this down near the 35-yard line. And this offense going to elect to burn a timeout with 5 seconds remaining in quarter number 2. Now with 5 seconds left, not really enough time to run another play and then stop it. So on comes the field goal unit. It'll be spotted on the right hash. A 52-yard attempt.
Don't lean. Don't lean.
Able to put this one through, and that'll push the lead up to 8. So a big play before the end of the half to get them into this spot, and they cash in with 3.
How about the 1-2 on that one, the big play.
So still time for the kickoff here. 1 second to go in the half as this one is away. And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25. And with time running short here, they'll simply take a knee, and that should do it for half number 1. So we have reached halftime here in what's an 8-point game. As we send you on out to our studios in Orlando, here's Jonathan Coachman at REA Sports Halftime Report.
Okay, Brandon, we'll get you back to you and Charles in a bit, but first it's time for a trip around the NFL following an eventful opening weekend. Let's see what's happening in Week 2. We'll start up at TIAA Stadium in Jacksonville, where it was the visiting Colts who were able to pick up the road victory. Nick Foles, 3 touchdown passes as his guys bounced back from the defeat on opening weekend. From there, let's head up to Baltimore to check in on the Ravens at home at M&T Bank Stadium. And they were winners in that one over the visiting Miami Dolphins. J.K. Dobbins, over 100 yards in the victory with 2 touchdown runs as well. Lastly, we head to Southern California to check on the Rams at home at SoFi Stadium. And at this point, they trail the visiting Atlanta Falcons. Julio Jones, over 100 yards receiving and a touchdown catch as well. Moving on, let's take a look at the next-gen stats in the first half for the Texans. And it's been the passing game that's been the story. They have feasted on this secondary to the tune of 200-plus yards already through 2 quarters. Meanwhile, for the Broncos, we check on their numbers on the ground in the first half, as they know they'll need to be better to overcome this halftime deficit.
Okay, Coach, appreciate it. A one-touchdown game here as we get set to resume play in the second half. And Thomas just going to hold on to this one. It's a touchback. And the Texans getting ready to go here to begin the third quarter. And, Charles, they've got the lead. Put your coaching hat on here now. What's the game plan for the second?
I think getting the running game going to win.
Let's go now.
You getting too passive.
A run by Pierce begins the second half. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. That one good for 10 yards. And it'll be second and very short.
Now, that was an excellent run. And when you see that happen, that's when you're seeing guys doing their job and then some people doing a little bit more. Offensive linemen and tight ends, they're expected to block. But the wide receivers, all they want to do is catch passes. So when they block on a big-time running play and create extra space, you've kind of hit the jackpot there.
10 yards there, good enough for a Texan first down. They've got the lead early here in the third quarter, and runs like that are how they establish that lead in the first half.
I love the fact that you're using the word lead because they are leading from the front, pounding on the defense right now with the running game, and truly establishing themselves here in the second half.
And he'll take this ahead for about 4. Second down coming up. Following the pickup of 4, here's second and 6. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw.
Oh my God! Why?
What are you doing, bro? What are you doing? They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. On third down, Parrish. Open man is Mechie, and he's got him. And this is going to be another first down as they'll make the tackle at the Broncos' 33. A big one there for the Texans, 18 yards.
That's a play that will likely be forgotten when you talk about big moments in this game. But plays like this are critical to keep drives going. And if points result, we'll call this play significant.
On first down, Parrish.
Ooh, I was throwing it to you, Wood.
Sack back.
God, I
48. DJ Jones in there to record another sack, and that is now 6 on the afternoon for this defensive unit.
3-3.
To throw on second down. Parrish.
I should have ran.
And he goes down once more. Multiple rushers break through to drop him for the 7th time this game.
Okay, let's go back a little bit and see if my schooling comes to the front. What's that old saying? Those who forget the lessons of history are doomed to repeat them. That's the same guy who's gotten back-to-back sacks. I think a double team may be in order.
There, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete.
From a defensive perspective, they had exactly what you want anytime they want to throw the football. There was pressure on the quarterback. They were getting after him, and they tightened down on the receivers and forced the incompletion.
Oh, okay.
12 yards on the return that time.
Come on, dude.
So now we'll look at the Broncos as they head back out there for their first possession of the second half. And their defense did its job by 4. He's out, and now Charles. Well, throw on first down with Wilson. He'll drop this down to Williams. So the completion good for 6 yards, and it's second down. Up the middle, it's Williams. And this won't be enough to pick up the first. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1. They'll try and run for it. Here's Williams. And not much doing. He'll get this only up to about the 36. This defense not budging. Back-to-back carries of just 2 yards.
Absolutely love the effort there. The ability to flow from his inside spot and stop that one at the line of scrimmage. Nice linebacker play.
Here's Riley Dixon now as he'll punt it away for the 4th time today. He's averaging just under 50 yards a punt as he gets this away.
I'm going to go to coach mode.
Yeah, he was looking for the checkup bounce, didn't get it. That scoots all the way into the end zone. Throwing to start the drive. Parrish. Got a man. It's Brown. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. A gain of 11 to kick off the drive, and it's a quick first down.
Spread him, spread him.
Parrish caught by Woods. 2nd and 7, operating from the 34. Looking to throw. Parrish. Flush to his right. And he's unable to hold on to that defensively. A potential game changer, but it falls incomplete. They'll look to throw again. Eluding the pressure right. It's complete to Brown, right side. And he is going to have the Texans first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Whenever we talk about moving the sticks and controlling the football, there's a great example right there. Those are the 3rd downs you need to convert to win football games. We're in the 3rd quarter of this one, and this is a tight one. In order to maintain pace, keep the ball away from the other team, and put points on the board, those are the plays they need to continue to convert.
Now here's a little touch pass as they tap it quickly to their receiver. And he's got it across midfield and into Denver territory.
Does a nice job there defensively, being able to diagnose that little touch pass. They saw it coming, converged on it before he could get much out of it.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. He gets this one to Mechie. And he's going to be taken down right at the 40-yard line.
An 8-yard pickup. First down for Houston.
This offense really looking polished these first couple of weeks. Here's 1st and 10. Pierce takes it straight ahead. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2.
He's tackled at the 32-yard line. 8 yards on the pickup.
2nd and 2. Man open left side is Brown. And he is going to lose yardage here. They'll wind up losing 3 here on the play. And it brings up 3rd and 5 now. Well, if you're going to turn things around in a game like this, Charles, those are the kind of plays that you need.
And I just love the way that defense rallied to the football on that one. They got the completion, but he was smothered behind the line of scrimmage. And when you make tackles like that, your whole defense is going to be fired up. Really nice play getting to the ball.
Back to throw. Parrish. That's underneath to Pierce. And this is going to be another first down as they'll make the tackle at the Broncos' 24-yard line. Texans passing game in rhythm right now, picking up another first.
Caught that look from you there, partner. I think we're on the same page on that one. Just his first catch. I think we both thought he'd be a little more active in the passing game. Let's see if that's the start of them trying to get the ball to him a little bit more here in the second half.
They go play action here on first down. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. He couldn't get rid of it. He takes a sack for a loss of 6 to bring up 2nd down. They've been moving the ball well offensively, really getting into a groove. Last play, pass completion. Now, finally, the defense gets there.
And you have to find a way to disrupt their rhythm. Do you do it with coverage, or do you do it with pressure? They elected to go with pressure, and it was the right call.
Protection certainly going to need to be a bit better here on 2nd and 16. Looking to throw. Parrish got this into the hands of the tight end, Jordan. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. He had the touchdown earlier. This one's going to get him a first down.
He's certainly done a nice job spreading the field on this drive, and here he finds his big tight end for good yardage. And that's what you have to do. Keep defenses guessing about where you're going to go with the football.
So not quite a 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10 from the 10. Here's the option going right. This carry brought to an end at the 8. Good stick skills, but not much room to operate. Singletary, they'll go up the middle. They'll get this halfway home from the 8 to the 4 on a gain of 4. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. And got his man. Noah Brown, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Texans go up by 2 touchdowns. Good start to the season for him. He had the touchdown last week in the opener and a 2nd one in week 2 now.
How about the pace he's already established, right? Not sure he can keep it up for an entire season, but don't burst the bubble because he thinks that he can.
Do guys go into a season with a goal for touchdown scored or yardage? What do you think?
I think every single one of the guys who's going to touch the football, they all have those types of goals. They all have those types of thoughts. And then they just have to see how the season unfolds if they can stay with it.
Unfolding so far so good for him. So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. Fielded right around the 8. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. Now this offense back out and set to go for their next drive. See if they can put this drive in the end zone, Charles, because it's been a little bit of a rough go at times. They've had to punt the football a ton in this ball game because of stalled out drives.
So are you saying that you're kind of tired of seeing the punter run out there and do his thing during this game? Is that what you're trying to say?
Well, I mean, I'm okay with it. I have a feeling that this offense, they don't want to see the punter again.
And frankly, the punter doesn't want to run out there anymore himself. He would love to see his offense put together a drive and give his leg a rest.
And they see right through that defensively as he'll be hit and taken down to the backfield.
You've got to figure the further they fall behind, the more you think that they'll get away from the run. They're trying to stick with it, but the results, they just aren't there.
These guys have punted 4 times already, and they're staring at a 5th, barring a conversion here on 3rd down. To throw is Wilson. Under pressure, and the Texans able to get in there for the sack. It's a loss of 10 on the sack, and it leads to 4th. Chalk that up as their first sack in this game, and they tallied 4 a week ago.
And probably not as much exultation in that sack as what took us so long. Because when you get 4 the previous week, you're counting on continuing that momentum. They didn't get that done in the first half of the game. Let's see now if they start to bring even more exotic pressure towards the quarterback.
Just a yard return there after a punt of 49. And the Texans will take over with a 1st and 10. And now this offense comes back out onto the field. The offense coming back out here. Plenty of energy, ready to roll, looking to just add to what they have been doing after scoring a touchdown, Charles, their last time out.
And that's a great feeling to have on the sideline, partner, knowing you just won the battle against the opposing defense. And since they came off the field, I'll guarantee you all they want to do is get back out there because they know they have the upper hand on that defense right now.
And that one's going to be off target and incomplete. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10. Back to throw. Parrish. And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's 4th down.
That's an excellent job right there on 3rd down. Like any defense, you never want to let them get anything started, and that would have been a 1st down. Instead, you saw the contact on time, no penalty, and before this drive could get wings, it's 4th down.
On is the punter, Johnston, now as he sends this one away. Fair catch signaled for and taken just shy of the 30-yard line. Just 34 yards on the punt there, no return. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. So 1st and 10 here for Wilson and the Broncos. Right at the 30. He'll hand this to Williams to start things out. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's 2nd down. Line of scrimmage, the 24. This is 2nd and 6. Now it's Wilson. Incomplete. So another incompletion there. He's hitting on fewer than half his pass attempts in this one, and that is not a winning formula.
Yeah, so let's make sure we give a little bit of credit to the defense here. They've given him a lot to think about, a lot of different looks, and he seems a little bit confused trying to complete passes.
2nd catch for him today, and it'll wind up a 1st down.
That's a much-needed accomplishment there on 3rd down. They've been forced to punt far too many times already. They needed something to go their way, and they're able to get a new set of downs.
Work to do here to avoid falling to 1-1, but this is 1st and 10 right now. From the shotgun, Wilson. Under pressure, and down he goes. Multiple defenders there to drop him for a loss of 4.
And that was just absolute perfect man coverage. Nowhere for them to go with the football. Led to a sack, and that's really difficult to do in today's NFL with all these gazelles running around that you're trying to cover in the secondary.
Second and 14 as they've got work to do here after the sack. From the gun, it's Wilson. And a 5-yard gain gets him to the 42. These guys have punted 4 times already, and they're staring at a 5th, barring a conversion here on 3rd down. Pass complete to Judy on the out route. And he will have a Broncos 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Well, one of the ways the quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field. And here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
So a 1st and 10 now in Houston territory at the 47. Now a man who's been busy this afternoon, it's Williams. And a hard-earned yard there as he ran through one would-be tackler. It's 2nd down. Williams going to get it again on 2nd down. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Now it's Wilson. He's got a man complete. And all the way home for a Broncos score. K.J. Hamler, 44 yards. And the Broncos are able to get a score back in the final stages of this 3rd quarter. Heck of a start to his season. He had 2 touchdowns in the opener last week, another one here in week 2.
Well, I don't want to call him a touchdown machine this early, but sometimes you get locked in, and you feel good about things. You get into that zone, and those touchdowns come in bunches. He may be off to that kind of a start.
It's like he was shot out of a cannon. I would imagine success this early, great momentum going forward for the rest of the year.
He keeps this up, they'll soon be chanting MVP anytime he touches the ball.
Now after the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away. And Thomas just going to hold on to this one. It's a touchback. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. Pretty important 3rd quarter drive for them. Momentum has sort of shifted the other direction after that last touchdown as they nurse this small lead. That one will set him back nearly 10 yards here on 1st down on the sack. Time to get another play in here as time has run out on this 3rd quarter. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19. Looking to throw. Parrish. This ball caught by Mechie. And mark him down way up close to the 40 at the 39. 23 yards the pickup there.
And these guys certainly are not hiding what their intention is. They're absolutely showing it. They're definitely not going to sit on this lead here in the 4th quarter.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Off the play fake. Parrish. He'll get this out wide to Singletary. And he'll be brought down right at the 45-yard line. Looking to throw on 2nd down. Parrish forced out to his left. They'll wind up with positive yardage. It's a gain of 3, but now it's 3rd down. Pierce will try to pick it up. And some room to run now. And he's taken down, but not before he gets to the Broncos' 20. 90 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long. Well, that is a running back who is not about to go down easily. He fought his way through the contact until the seas opened up for him.
Yeah, and this is most definitely the guy you want running the football when you need the tough yards on 3rd down. And he moves the chains and then some as he shakes off that first contact. And as they said in the 70s, he just keeps right on trucking.
So a big play as it gets him all the way down to the 20 now for 1st and 10. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. And he finds his target. It's Schultz. And they're going to be set up now with the ball at the 13-yard line. To throw on 2nd down. Parrish. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
That's a pretty play there. Got in at the last second, helped force the ball free, and kept them out of the end zone.
This will be the 8th play of the drive here. 3rd and 4. They'll go with a touch pass here, trying to pick it up. And I don't think he got there, no. He's short by maybe a foot, maybe. Call it 4th and inches. On 4th down, Parrish. Catch is made. It's Schultz on the out route.
Call right here.
And the Texans are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
This game has been a lesson, a clinic in how to throw the football. I mean, even with a big lead, they're not turning off the engine. They're not getting off the gas at all. They plan to keep going at them, and it's working for them.
So 1st and goal, 6 points here would go a long way toward wrapping this one up. Back to throw again. That's caught again by Schultz. And this one will wind up with him losing yardage back to the 4-yard line. It'll go as a loss on the play. Not what you need down here. It's going to be 2nd and goal.
In today's NFL, we're accustomed to the tight end getting downfield and creating plays and wreaking a little havoc in the secondary. Not on this one, though. They diagnosed that one really well.
Tried the dump off, lost yardage. From back at the 4, here's 2nd and goal. Off play action. Parrish. To the goal line, but it's incomplete. A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play. 3rd and goal. Here's Pierce. A 5-yard loss there is going to bring up 4th down.
Take the field goal. Take the field goal.
The kick by Fairbairn is good, and that will extend their lead even further. So that's, CD, an important one here in the 4th quarter.
And that importance cannot be overstated. All eyes on both sidelines were staring that one down all the way. The significance is that they made it a 2-score game. Still lots of time left to go, but likely that was their goal at the start of the drive. Get 3 points, make it a 2-score game, and they were able to get it done.
And the football going back over to the Denver Broncos. And the complexion of this one has changed a fair amount. That last field goal made it a 2-score game, so they need to get points out of this drive relatively quickly. On first down, Wilson. That caught by Manhurts. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. A really good pickup of 28 yards.
Well, every drive from here out is definitely crucial and critical. They know that they need to get at least 3 here to get it back to a 1-score game. I can't imagine that in their huddle that they're thinking at all about getting a field goal. They want to get into the end zone and then try and get the ball back again.
From the gun, it's a run for Williams. Knifes his way forward here, but just 3 yards on the play. Second down.
Holding. Offense.
All right, so they got that one, Charles, against the center.
And let's remember how difficult it is for the center, because remember, he's got to snap the ball to put the play in motion, and sometimes you got that big guy on your nose. You got sometimes where he's coming at you at an angle. It's a difficult job for him to snap the ball and then execute his block.
A gain of 7 brings up second down.
Looking to throw again on second down. Wilson. There's Manhurts, the tight end. And he's going to be taken down right at the 40-yard line.
A gain of 9 brings up 3rd and 3.
On third down, here's Williams. And oh, he's just going to be short here, barely, maybe by a half a foot. It'll be 4th and inches. This late in the game, Charles, I think you maybe seriously have to think about going for it.
Especially where they are in terms of field position, because this is almost like no man's land. Might hurt your punter because there might not be enough space, maybe too far for your field goal kicker. I'm like the old rule. Possession is 9/10 of the law. Possession is 9/10 of winning the game. Go for it, get the first down, close it out.
A 54-yard attempt.
And this kick is not going to be close. It's well short, well right to boot. And they will remain 2 scores down as the difference holds at 11. And that one, an absolute backbreaker. A chance to get back within a score, couldn't do it.
Yeah, that one went begging, as they say, right? There's the opportunity, and it was missed. But all hope's not lost just yet.
I know you mad as hell,
getting
bro.
Back within 1 score.
Come on,
would have been a
offense, let's
powerful
go.
motivator for their defense to take the field with.
Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 44. They'll start up now. A loose football. The ball comes out. It's picked up by the Broncos.
Wow.
And they'll set up shop
How did that happen, bro? How you lose the ball like that, Singletary?
Partner, that one looked like it was over. I mean, they had control, had the football, and the defense had to make a play in order to keep them in the game. That's exactly what they did.
And now that door ajar, 2-score game, so hold on here, not done in the 4th. And Denver getting set to take the field. They trail by 2 scores in the 4th, and their defense did its job getting the fumble recovery. A time to see what this offense has left in the tank. Following the fumble recovery, it's Wilson. Right side, it's Hamler pulling it in. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work this to the 45.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
From the 45 on second down, Wilson.
Let's go! Stop playing. Right back. Right back. Right back.
At the 48-yard
Come on,
line.
offense.
If they had designs of kind of wiggling their way back into this one, that hurts their chances right there.
They had to put it mildly. We look at the lead, look at the deficit, trying to make a play downfield. Everyone seeking to be somewhat the hero. Didn't turn out that way at all, and you're exactly right. It's going to take a lot for them to have a chance to win this one now.
Out comes a Houston offense as they get set to take over here. They have to like the position that they are in. 4th quarter, 2-score lead, and now the ball back after the INT. Singletary to get the drive started. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up. Looking to throw on 2nd down. Parrish, right side, completes to Mechie. And he's going to be taken down just shy of the 35.
Partner, I like that they're staying aggressive on offense because, to me, this drive is what is known as a put-away drive. You score here, that might put this one to bed. I like the fact that they're playing with confidence and not playing with fear.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. A give up the middle to Singletary. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down. Off the play fake. Parrish. Well, it's a shuffle pass, and it's complete. And he fumbled it. It's on the ground. And this will get out of bounds right at the line of scrimmage. So fortunately, they're able to hold on to the possession. Can almost see inside his face mask there the look of relief. He coughed it up, but it goes out of bounds. They keep it.
Someone carrying around the lucky horseshoe, aren't they? If I were him, I'd go out and play the lottery after that one. A very fortunate man. And they're operating in plus territory here. They're thinking points. Definitely don't want to lose the football at this juncture. And down he goes. They sack him back right around the 41-yard line. Randy Gregory. Who else? He's in there for his 4th sack of the afternoon. Well, this has to count as a great team effort today, but this man, he's been at the center of all of it. Really special day for any defense to have this many sacks in a game, even more so for this player. One of the best individual efforts of the season. And I tell you what, he got it from 58. That had lots of leg behind it, and that will extend their lead even further. So that maybe not a knockout blow, but I suppose certainly every little bit helps when you're trying to salt one away in the 4th. Well, the possibility of being beaten by 2 late touchdowns or at least sent to overtime does exist. But time, definitely a big factor at this stage of the game, is in their favor. And Smith chooses not to return it, and they'll bring it out to the 25. Denver's offense now set to go. So the offense back out now, coming off its first interception of the game the last time out, trying to reestablish some momentum here, Charles. But they're trailing defensively. Maybe these guys smelling the blood in the water a little bit. Yeah, I think that they probably are. But what they need to do right now is just make sure they don't force the action too much themselves. They've got them on the run a little bit. You just want to be in a position where if they make another mistake, you're there to capitalize on it and take it away from them. They'll stay on the ground with Williams. And he will have a 1st down here at about the 40. 63 yards rushing now on 23 carries so far. They'll run out of the gun here. Williams. And he'll work this forward for about 3 at 2nd down. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. Wilson. Looking right sideline, but it's incomplete. They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on 2nd down. Now Wilson. Open man left side. It's a tight end man Hurts. That he won't quite make it. He needed 6. He got about 5. 4th down. They'll try and throw for it with Wilson. And this one is incomplete. The Broncos unable to convert here on 4th. And the Texans take over an excellent field position. So they really needed points here in a 2-score game. Could not come away with anything there on 4th. And while we know they're a little bit discouraged here, they can't check out of this game. You and I have called a good number of games over the course of our career where we've seen these types of situations. Teams get the ball back, and that miracle does occur. So they can't let that dream go just yet. They have to get stout on defense here. Yeah, right now really hoping for a turnover. And some room to maneuver. And he takes it down deep into enemy territory. A huge play there for Houston. 45 yards on the ground. Well, we have seen some rookie running backs come in and have a big impact year 1. And this guy would certainly fit that bill, as that was one heck of a run there. And what was impressive to me is not just how much he wanted it, but how he fashioned it. I mean, he was shedding tacklers left and right, evading tacklers left and right. And when you think about the energy it takes to ward guys off, That's really impressive. He still managed to keep his balance and turn this into a fantastic run.
On second down, here's Pierce. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play, 3rd and goal. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's Texans football as we welcome you back. A big play to start the drive got him in this position, but this defense has held firm since, and now it's 3rd and goal. They'll look to run with Singletary, and he'll go backwards, losing yardage to the 5. And now we'll see a timeout used on defense as they stop it right out of the break with 1:57 to go in the ballgame. Now Kaimi Fairbairn out for the field goal try for the Texans. This to make it a 3-score game late. The kick by Fairbairn is good, and that will extend their lead even further. So with that, you figure this game's pretty much out of reach at this point.
Yeah, it's going to take a heck of a comeback to come from 3 scores down, but don't change that channel. Don't go away. Miracles can happen, and you want to be here in case it does.
You're a company man.
Aren't I, though?
And Smith not going to bring it out, so it's a touchback. Here's the Denver offense now as they get set to take over here. Well, this game, it has had no shortage of offense. They've been able to put up a decent amount of points on this side, Charles. They just have not been able to keep pace with the other offense they're going against here.
Yeah, it's a good way of pointing things out because now it's not a total loss because, as you said, they've scored some points, so there's some plays they can build on, moments where the game plan actually worked. But overall, though, they were just out-personnel. They were going up against a team that's playing at an elite level.
They're going to need to get up and set in a hurry. They go play action now. Wilson. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down. To throw on 2nd and 10. Wilson finding his big receiver Patrick over the middle. Now the Broncos going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. To throw again is Wilson. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up. Here we go. It's Wilson on 4th down. And they're going to get this up to midfield. So this drive going to continue following the conversion on 4th. Here's 1st and 10. They're unable to connect, but a late flag comes in. And the contact may have come too early. Well, CD, that helps the home team as they try to erase this deficit, give them the penalty for pass interference on the defense.
Yeah, and they certainly haven't been happy with what they've seen so far, have they? They're certainly hoping that call now might get the fans back into this one.
And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. Now a throw to the end zone on 1st down, but it winds up incomplete. Nothing on 1st down, so the ball remains at the 8-yard line, 2nd and goal. Wilson will throw again. And that is caught. Touchdown, Denver. Chris Manhertz from 8 yards out. And the Broncos have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th. Extra point up and good by Crosby. And the lead is trimmed down to 10. So time definitely not in their favor. Down 2 scores, but they'll try the onside kick. And this is going to be recovered by the hands team. And that should just about put a capper on this one. They knew they needed a miracle. They had to have that onside kick. They didn't get it.
Well, as we knew, even before they put the toe to the leather on that one, their chances of getting that done, slim and none.
2-0, baby.
And I do believe we saw Slim just leave the door, didn't we?
We did indeed. I think we're down to none. So he'll take a knee here to wrap this one up, and he's going to want to keep that game ball. He was sensational. So Houston going to come away here with the victory. And it's never easy to come into Denver to win. You think all you have to deal with the altitude, but they got the job done.
Well, there's a reason Olympic athletes train nearby. All right, they've got a terrific training center in Colorado Springs. You train at the altitude, the lungs expand, you go down to the regular. Oh, my goodness, they can go all day. And, in fact, a lot of visiting teams, when you visit Denver, you know what's printed in your locker room? Welcome to the Mile High City. The air is rare. They get in your head that way.
So for Houston, it was a great all-around performance as they come out of this one with the victory. And they'll get another road test next week as they head to the Windy City to